Hello guys, welcome back to my channel JBR Online Classes. Like, share and subscribe my channel.
So hello everyone, now in this video I am going to start from sum number 21, exercise 16.2. For the previous part, please check the description box, the link will be there. Aware when bent in the form of an equilateral triangle encloses an area of 36 root 3 centimeter square. Okay, so here the area of the equilateral triangle, remember that. Okay, so area of equilateral triangle that equal to 36 root 3 centimeter cube. Okay, so as this is an equilateral triangle, so you know the formula to find out the area of the equilateral triangle, that is root 3 by 4a square, where a means the side of the triangle. So here you can write down root 3 by 4 side square, that equal to 36 root 3. Root 3 cancel out. So here side equal to 36 into 4, that means 6 into 2, and that equal to 12 centimeter. That means side of uh, each side of equilateral triangle, that is 12 centimeter. Find the area enclosed by the same wire when bent to form a square. Okay, so that means now you have to find out the perimeter, because here the perimeter will be the length of the wire. Okay, the perimeter will be the length of that. So here perimeter equal to 12 into 3 as equilateral triangle, so that equal to 36 centimeter, and 36 centimeter is the length. Okay, so now here the first one. Find the area enclosed by the same wire when it bent to form a square. That means here the perimeter of the square, that equal to 36 centimeter. Okay, because it's made by the same wire. Okay, so as the total length of the wire is 36, that means the perimeter of the square equal to also 36. So now you can easily find out the side of the square, that is 36 divided by 4, and that equal to 9 centimeter. So here area of the square equal to 9 into 9, that equal to 81 centimeter square. Now the next part, here part 2. In part 2, a rectangle whose length is 2 centimeter more than its width. So that means here length equal to breadth plus 2. Okay, length equal to breadth plus 2. So here the perimeter of that rectangle, that equal to 36 also. So now 2 into length plus breadth, that equal to 36. And as here 2 into length means breadth plus 2 plus breadth, that equal to 36. So here 2b plus 2, that equal to 18, because 2 cancel out with 13, it becomes 18. So here 2b equal to 16, and from that breadth equal to 8. So as breadth equal to 8, so length equal to it's 10. So area. So area of the rectangle equal to here 8 into 10, that means length into breadth, so 80 centimeter square. Okay, so that is your final answer. Now move on to the next sum, that is sum number 22. Two adjacent sides of a parallelogram are 15 and 10 centimeters. So suppose this one is a parallelogram, here A, B, C, D. Okay, so here A, B, C, D is a parallelogram, and this one 15 centimeter, this one 10 centimeter, two adjacent sides. If the distance between the longer sides is 8 centimeter, okay, distance between, that means here if you draw a perpendicular here, so that distance equal to 8 centimeter. So here 8 centimeter is the distance. Suppose this one is E, so DE is 8 centimeter. Then find the area of the parallelogram. Also find the distance between the shorter sides. Okay, so as here suppose this one is another perpendicular distance. Suppose this one is DN. Okay, so here DN is the distance between the shorter side. Okay, DN is the distance between the shorter side. Now the area of the parallelogram, you know the formula. So area of the parallelogram, that equal to half, sorry, extremely sorry, base into height. Area of the parallelogram equal to base into height. Now here you know that here base equal to 15 and height equal to 8, that means DE. So 15 into 8, 120 centimeter square is the first answer. Okay, 120 centimeter square is the first answer. Now next, you have to also find out the area of the parallelogram when AD is the base. So as here AB is the base, then the perpendicular equal to DE. Now you can write when AD is the base. AD is base, then area of ABCD. Now in that case, here base equal to AD and height equal to DN. Okay, base equal to AD, height equal to DN, and here the answer will be definitely 120, because 120 is the perimeter, sorry, area of the same parallelogram. So now as here AD equal to 10, so 10 into DN, that equal to here 120, so that equal to here 12. That means here DN equal to 12. So the distance between the shorter side, that is 12 centimeter. Okay, now next one. So here sum number 23. In sum number 23, ABCD is a parallelogram whose sides AB equal to 12, BC equal to 10 and AC, the diagonal, equal to 16. So first you have to draw a parallelogram here. So as this one A, B, C, D. So here AB equal to 12, BC equal to 10 and AC, the parallelogram, that equal to 16. Clear? Find the area of the parallelogram. Okay, so to find out the area, you also know the height of the parallelogram and also find the distance between the shorter side. So here find out, first you have to find out the area of triangle ABC, because as you don't know the height of that parallelogram, so first you have to find out the area of this triangle, because here AC bisect the parallelogram into two parts. So whenever you want to find out the area of the parallelogram, so that means you have to find out the area of ABC and also the area of ADC. So here area of ABC definitely equal to the area of ADC. That means here the area of the parallelogram, it will be 2 into area of ABC, that means triangle ABC. Now as here ABC is a scalene triangle, okay, that means each and every side will be different. So first you have to find out the value of S, that means 16 into 10 plus 12 by 2, which is a half perimeter, so that equal to 19 centimeter. So now here the area will be, you know the formula, S into S minus A, so that means 7, then here 9 and then here 3. So 19 into 7 into 9 into 3, so that equal to here 2, and here you can write down as 3, because root 9 means 3. So here then 19 into 3 into 7, 19 into 3 into 7, and that equal to here 6 root over 399 centimeter square. So 6 root over 399 centimeter square, and if you convert it into decimal, so it will be most probably 119.8 centimeter square. Okay, because root over 399, that equal to here 19.96 approximate. Okay, then multiply with 6, it becomes 119.8 centimeter square. So now find the distance between its shorter side. So first you have to draw here a perpendicular. Suppose DN is the perpendicular and here BC is the base. So the area will be, so area of parallelogram that equal to here which one, base BC into DN. So as here area of the parallelogram that equal to 119.8 and here BC equal to 10 into DN. So here DN equal to this one by 10. So 11.98 centimeter is your final answer. Next, sum number 24. In sum number 24, diagonals AC and BD of a parallelogram ABCD intersect at point O. So here this is a parallelogram ABCD. Okay, and here the diagonal AC, this one BD, and intersect at the point O. Given that AB equal to 12 centimeter and the perpendicular distance between AB and DC, so this one is the perpendicular and that one is 6 centimeter. Calculate the area of the triangle AOD. Okay, very good. So that means first you have to find out the area of the parallelogram ABCD, and that is base, that means AB into height, suppose this one is E, so AB into DE, so 12 into 6, 72 centimeter square. Okay, 72 centimeter square. Now the area of the triangle AOD, which is the 1/4 of the area of ABCD. Okay, so 1 by 4 into 72 and that equal to 18 centimeter square. It's very easy. Now next one, sum number 25. So here sum number 25, ABCD is a parallelogram with side AB 10 centimeter. So again you have to draw a parallelogram that is ABCD and that is 10 centimeter. Clear? Its diagonal AC and BD are in the length. First one is 12 centimeter, second one is 16 centimeter. Here it's O. Find the area of the parallelogram ABCD. Okay, find the area of the parallelogram ABCD. It's also very easy. So suppose here in the triangle AOB, okay, in the triangle AOB. So in this triangle here AB equal to 10, AO equal to definitely 6. Okay, because if AC equal to 12 centimeter, so AO equal to 6 centimeter, because the diagonal are bisect each other. And as same as here BD equal to 16, that means here BO equal to 8 centimeter. So this one 6 and this one 8. Now here triangle OAB, it's a scalene triangle. So first you have to find out the value of S, and that equal to here 6 plus 8 plus 10 by 2. Okay, 6 plus 8 plus 10 by 2, that equal to 12 centimeter. Okay, so now as this one 12, so 12 into, then first one, next one 12 minus 10 it's 2, 12 minus 8 it's 4, 12 minus 6 it's 6. Okay, so that equal to, you can write down 12 into 12 into 4. So here 12 into 2, that means 24 centimeter square. So 24 is the one part. Okay, that means here triangle AOB is the one part of the parallelogram ABCD. So if you want to find out the area of ABCD, then you have to multiply 4. Okay, 4 into this one, that equal to 96 centimeter square, because triangle AOB is the 1/4 of the parallelogram ABCD. Okay, now sum number 26. The area of a parallelogram is P centimeter square. Okay, so area of the first parallelogram, that is P centimeter square, and its height, suppose this one is H1, so H1 is Q centimeter. Okay, a second parallelogram has equal area. Okay, that means area of the second one, that is here also P centimeter square. Okay, and its base, the base of the second one is r centimeter more than the first one. So as here base of the first one, suppose here b1, okay, b1 centimeter or b centimeter is the base of the first one. Then here base of the second one, it will be b1 plus r, b1 plus r centimeter. Okay, so now for the first one, here b1 into h1, base into height, that equal to p. Okay, b1 h1 equal to p. Now as you know that h1 equal to here q, so that equal to p. So from that b1 equal to p by q. Now for the second one, if height equal to h2, so here you can write base into height, so b1 plus r into h2, that equal to p. Okay, b1 plus r into h2, that equal to p. So now here if you put down the value here, p by q plus r into h2, that equal to p. So here h2 equal to p by, here p by q plus r, so that will be here pq, and that one will be here p plus rq. Okay, so height of the second parallelogram, that equal to pq by p plus rq. So that is your answer. Now the next one, sum number 27. In sum number 27, what is the area of a rhombus whose diagonals are 12 centimeter and 16 centimeter? So first one is 12 centimeter, second one is 16 centimeter. So first you have to know what is the formula to find out the area of rhombus. So here the formula to find out the area of rhombus, that is half into product of diagonals. Remember that, half into product of diagonals. That means half into 12 into 16 centimeter square. So it's here 896 centimeter square is your answer. It's very easy. Now move on to sum number 28. The area of a rhombus, that is 98 centimeter square. So area equal to 98 centimeter square. If one of its diagonal is 14, what is the length of other diagonal? So you know the formula of area, half into product of diagonal. So here the first diagonal is 14 and second one, suppose write down as second diagonal. So that one equal to here 98. So it's 7. So second diagonal equal to 98 by 7. Okay, 98 by 7, and that equal to here 14. Okay, so second diagonal equal to 14. Now next one, sum number 29. So here in sum number 29, the perimeter of a rhombus is 45 centimeter. So perimeter equal to 45, and you know that the in a rhombus all the sides are equal. Okay, in rhombus all the sides are equal. So that means if each side, so first you have to let each side equal to x centimeter. Okay, so that means here 4x equal to 45, 4x equal to 45 perimeter. So from that x equal to 45 by 4, x equal to 45 by 4. Okay, so that is the value of x. Now you have to find out the area of that rhombus. So whenever you want to find out the area of a rhombus with the help of side, and the height, because here height is given in your question. Okay, and its height is 8 centimeter. So here whenever you have the base and the height, then area of that rhombus equal to base into height, and here base means each side of that rhombus, that means 45 by 4, and here height is 8, so it's 2, that means here 90 centimeter square is your answer. Now the last one. So guys, if you like my video, please share this video and please subscribe my channel because I need your support. So here in sum number 30, PQRS is a rhombus. Okay, if it is given that PQ equal to what? PQ equal to 3 centimeter and the height of the rhombus is 2.5 centimeter. Calculate its area. Again, similar kind of problem. That means here, if PQ equal to 3 centimeters, so this one is the base, and here height equal to 2.5 centimeter. You know the formula to find out the area, that is base into height. That means 3 into 2.5. So 7.5 centimeter square is your answer.